All right, so this past weekend, I had to do training from my job. So I was locked in, right? It's your recertification training. You got to do it every 2 years, right? So I'm locked in. I knew that it was going to take the whole weekend to get it done because I just wanted to get it behind me, right? So I worked on it all day Saturday. You know, I'm talking about like 14 hours on Saturday and then to like half of Sunday, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Training is done. Chores around the house is done. Laundry's done. I'm going to the gym. So I did recently build a home gym in my house. I bought like 5 pieces of equipment, a bunch of dumbbells and stuff. So I usually work out at home, but sometimes you want to get a different style workout. So I like to still keep my gym membership because obviously Planet Fitness has more machines than I have. So, you know, you want to switch it up. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness. So I get there, I get my cardio out the way, right? Then some Planet Fitness has still got that 30-minute room where you can get like a full body workout in 30 minutes, blah, blah, blah. So sometimes I like to go in there just so I'm not on the floor with everybody else. I'm in there, nobody's in there. Boom, it's just me getting my workout done. Next thing you know, halfway into my workout, a lady comes in. So I'm like, all right, you know, the room is for everybody, not just me, but I do like being in there by myself, right? But she come in, so I'm like, all right, I'm minding my business, whatever. Next thing you know, I look up and she's standing right in front of me. Why? So I thought she was about to, you know, tell me, you know, how much longer do you have on the machine? Can I hop in and do sets with you? I thought it was going to be something like that, because why else would this woman be standing in front of me? So as soon as she comes up to me, she goes, you like girls? And to me, that's a wild question to ask. Like, she didn't say, hey, how you doing? How's your workout going? Hey, can I ask you a question? Just, you like girls? And I'm from New York, baby. So it's like, there's certain questions that I don't feel are any of your damn business. Or why are you asking me? You know what I mean? And then the simple fact that, yes, okay, you know, I got my gym clothes on. My braids is fresh, so I get it. I do look more masculine than feminine, but it's just like, how you going to come up to somebody and ask them such a personal question like that? You know what I mean? And perfect example about people down here. I'm going to get back to that. So I had a doctor's appointment last week, right? A follow-up from the video that I told y'all when I was in the ER with another light-skinned stud, right? So I had a follow-up appointment with the doctor, and he asked me, he said, are you sexually active? And I said, well, not at this very moment. You know what I mean? Like, basically, like, I'm sitting here with you, doc. It ain't like, you know what I mean? So, you know, I thought it was a trick question. I was trying to have fun with him, right? Because he was so uptight. And then he goes, well, I take that when you do partake in those activities, it's with a woman. And I'm like, God, this is in the middle of a follow-up doctor's appointment, bro. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. First of all, that's wild inappropriate. Second of all, why are you asking me what my preference is? That was your way of asking me, do I like women or men? Why the hell do you care? You know what I mean? So it's just like, this is the shit I go through literally on a daily basis, right? So like he wanted me to say, oh yeah, I like women, suck a little dick on the weekends. Like, what did you expect my response to be, my boy? You know what I mean? So I felt that was highly inappropriate. So I ain't going back to him, because it's just like, why do you care about? It's okay. I know they're supposed to ask you, are you active, right? Are you sleeping with somebody? But to say, well, when you are, I can pretty guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's with women. How is that any of your goddamn business, right? So, but anyway, moving on back to the Planet Fitness story. So I'm looking at her like, bitch, what you just asked me? Like, what? And she's like, well, no. I'm asking because my daughter gay. So I'm like, okay, here we go. So I think she just think all gay people just supposed to love each other. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, so now I gotta know, because now I'm gonna play with you. Is your daughter a stud, or is your daughter a girly girl? You know what I mean? And is she gonna look anything like you when she gets older? Because you do got a body. You know what I mean? So I'm asking questions. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, okay. I'm like, well, what does your daughter look like? Does she look like me, or does she look like you? You know what I mean? And she goes, huh? I said, basically what I'm trying to say is, she like a stud, like, she's like, well, what's a stud? And I'm like, I thought everybody knew what the fuck that was. So I'm like, well, you know, like masculine presenting, just like a boy, you know what I mean? And she's like, oh, no, she's a girly. People look at her and they don't even know that she's, you know, that she likes women. She said gay, but she likes women. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, you got a picture, you know what I mean? Like, can I see a picture of her? And she's like, well, I don't just show pictures of my daughter. But you randomly hook her up with a stud in Planet Fitness in a 30-minute workout room? Like, I can't make it up. So I'm just like, listen, I'm like, man, you know, I like guys. I just said that. I don't, but I just, because I want her to fuck out my face, right? Second of all, I'm just trying to finish my workout. Third of all, I can look at your face and already tell that I am not going to like your daughter, right? I'm not going to be attracted to her. Not trying to be mean. Did she have a body? Yes. But did she have a face? No. But it's just like, I can already tell that I'm not really gonna, unless she look like her daddy. I don't know, but then that's even more weird. But anyway, so you refuse to show me a pic. You dig? So what do you want me to do? You know what I mean? So I said, you know what? No, I don't like girls. I like guys, just to get her out of my face, right? She gonna look at me and go, really? So I look at her and I go, yeah. Like, why is that so hard for you to believe? Because I got gym clothes on? Because my hair is braided to the back like Cleo from Set It Off? Like, why don't you believe me? You know what I mean? So she's like, oh, well, okay. You know, she's like, well, you know, sometimes my daughter likes guys too. She's still trying to sell her daughter to me, bruh. Mind you, you won't tell me what she looked like so that I already could classify. She ugly. Because I ain't never seen a mama try to hook me up with her daughter but won't show me what she looks like. That is a clear red flag. She ugly. Because if the daughter look good, you be looking through your phone like, here she go. Oh, look at that right there. You tried to hook your ugly daughter up with me. First of all, I am offended because I only pull good-looking people. Listen, if I posted pictures of my exes, some of you men would lose your breath trying to figure out how I pulled them. Because shit, half of the time, I don't even know. But I think it's my personality because the damn sure ain't my looks. But I just found that to be hilarious. So, but anyway, I'm walking out, you know, because now I'm done with my workout. She finally left me alone. I'm done with my workout and I'm walking out. And it was still bothering me a little bit that, like, how come people automatically look at me and then want to know so much about me? You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm a very private person, believe it or not. So I don't just go around saying, hey, I'm gay. Hey, what's your daughter look like? They be approaching me, bruh. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. Drop a comment. Like, was I wrong? Was she wrong? I think she was wrong. And I think the doctor was wrong. And I think being down here, like in New York, people will never ask you those questions. You know, they might run up on you and say, give me everything in your pockets, but they're never gonna say, you like boys, you like girls, because nobody really cares about that type of stuff. Down here, y'all care too much about people's preferences, and then I got to start wondering why. What if I would have told that doctor, no, I like men? That's a dick. What would he have said? You know, how inappropriate was it gonna go? I should have said that. I should have just played with him. Not played with him, but like played with him. Mentally play with him. You dig? Like, I should have had some fun with him. And that was a missed opportunity, bitch. I really should have had fun with him. Like, oh no, I just sucked one last night. Just to see what he's gonna say, just to see his facial expression. You know what I mean? Because since you want to have fun with me because you want to ask all these nosy ass questions, now I'm gonna give you a show. I'm gonna make up a whole fake ass scenario for you about my life. The nerve. So I had to make this video. Please drop a comment. Let me know, am I tripping or they tripping? But let me know something, because I think everybody down here in Atlanta is weird. They're fake rappers. They always want to rap about money but never got none in real life. All the girls think they're influencers, but really they just strippers who go live. And it's just, Atlanta is a lot, bro. Like, I'm thinking about just moving. I just ain't set up where I want to go yet, because I don't know, bitch. Shit, I might just have to go back to New York. I don't know. Drop a comment though.